G'day ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and everyone in between. It's Matthew here again from howtoplaythesax.com, and I'm really pleased that you've joined me today in this lesson because we're going to go back to where it all started, arguably where it all started anyway, with the Beatles. We are going to do a song today called Come Together. Come Together by the Beatles, an iconic song, a really kind of slow but heavy rock song. You know the song, I'm sure you do. And if you don't, then please, may I take this opportunity to educate you about the Beatles. The Beatles are really cool. The Beatles, without the Beatles, there would be no music. It's that simple. The Beatles influenced everybody. Come Together by the Beatles. Now, we're going to play along with the vocals. Doesn't matter what the lyrics are because we've got a saxophone in our mouth. So, how does it go? I hear you cry. The first little bit. Let's make it easy for ourselves. Let's make it easy for ourselves. We will start on a D. D with all fingers and the register key. D with all fingers and the register key. Dun 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 ba ba ba. D D D D B A B. D D with the register key. D D D D B A B. Can you try that with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, let's do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, easy, easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last little bit of that verse is all D's, lots of D's. I think there's about 12 of them, or maybe there's 11, maybe there's 10. Make it easy for yourself. It doesn't matter really how many D's there are, but we could count them. There's 12 of them. 12 D's. As long as they're in a nice, easy rhythm. That's the end part of the verse. Now, the all-important chorus. Come together right now over me. So those notes, B, B, no register key, B, B, jump to an F sharp with the register key. So we've gone B, B, F sharp, E flat. Those notes again, B, B, F sharp with the register key, E flat with the register key. Right now, that second bit, right now, is, we're still on our E flat, C sharp, B, G sharp with the pinky. So those notes again, E flat with the register key, E flat with the register key, C sharp, B, G sharp. Over me is G sharp, B, B. No register keys. G sharp, B, B. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let us play it with the Beatles because the Beatles are awesome. Now, at the start of the song, there's a bit of then there's a bit of guitars, so we'll join in. We won't slow it down because it's fairly slow anyway. It's very laid back, very chilled, very laid back. We don't need to slow it down this time. Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, now! So now there's a bit of a guitar solo, but hey, you get the general idea. If I was you, I would crank that up as loud as your stereo will allow. Maybe if you're wearing headphones and playing along with your sax, maybe go easy on your headphones in case you do some damage to your ears. Maybe don't break your speakers, but please crank up the Beatles. Download the cheat sheet, crank up the Beatles, play along with YouTube, or if you've got it on CD or even vinyl at home. I know I've got the original vinyls for a lot of the Beatles albums. I'm hopeful that you have some original vinyl Beatle albums as well. But hey, I digress, going down the wrong path there. That's another conversation for another time. Please play along with the Beatles. Obviously what we've just done there is, like for example, in the verses, I've made it easy for everyone. With the 4 Ds. Now the lyrics change. The lyrics don't quite, in the different verses, the lyrics have different rhythm. You know, the lyrics change. You do you. See what you can do with your saxophone to fit the lyrics. Listen to what John Lennon's singing. Listen to how he's phrasing it. See if you can play along. You do you. Play along. Add your own flavour. See if you can join in with the Beatles. Awesome. Great song. That's enough from me. You need to go away and play along with the Beatles because the Beatles are awesome. It's that simple. Thank you very much for joining me here today in this quick lesson here at howtoplay.thesax.com, where we are all about having fun, playing saxophone, being awesome, and repeating the whole process with a little bit of the Beatles thrown in because that's cool. My name's Matthew. Thanks heaps. I'll see you in another lesson at another time inside the members area at howtoplay.thesax.com. Thank you, rock stars. Well done.